Welcome back, guys. Coming back at you, Blitzwinger, with another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Kamen Rider Birth belt, or Birth, there goes my whole racist Japanese thing jokes that I gotta stop that. Alright, so without further ado, let's take a look at this belt. So first off, let's analyze the belt itself. So let me just close up for you guys right here. So the belt itself is really nicely done. It's got a design that is known as the gashapon machine design, which is basically like if you know those kind of candy toy machines where you drop like $1 or $2 or whatever, and then you twist something and then a ball drops out and then you get a toy, and usually it's this kind of ball where it opens up and then inside is like some sort of toy. Now this belt was designed for Kamen Rider Birth from the Kamen Rider O's series, and sorry about that. And basically what he does is he uses this belt to transform, and then he's got a variety of different weapons kind of like that equip onto him as he uses the belt more and more with these coins that I will show you in just a second. But going back to the belt itself, as I said, has that gashapon design. It's got a lot basically dominant silver and dark gray color on it. It's got a nice dark green right here, which is a metallic-y green. It kind of comes through and really stands out just because everything else is one similar color, so this green really does stand out. And then of course there's this huge gold knob right here, which looks like something that if you're a gold hungry person, you just want to grab that off and go run away with it, I guess, something like that. And then it gives you, for those of you who are not smart, an arrow to point to you which way you're supposed to twist the belt. So yeah, this knob does twist, and as you can see it pops open, but we will see what that does in just a minute. So as far as the top, it's got the speaker right here. It's fairly loud. You'll see in just a second. It's got this on switch and off switch right here, which it's off right now, but I'll turn it on in just a second. And then it's got the slot into which you're going to be inserting the coins. The back of the belt, quick notification, is you are going to need to get batteries for this, so be prepared. Unlike me, I thought that the batteries were included, so when this thing came in and then I realized that I didn't have any batteries at home, it really was annoying because I had to run to the store, pick batteries, come home, and then only I was able to use it. So have batteries on hand if you're going to purchase this belt. The belt also comes with 2 straps which attach to your waistline, but just for the sake of first of all, it's not usable for anyone unless if you're like a 3-year-old Japanese kid who's really skinny. And again, I'm not trying to start anything, it's just that is the truth. They are very small and very tight, and most of the time need modifications, or it's the problem is in us being fat Americans, I guess, or something like that, North Americans. But yeah, so it does come with these straps, but it's basically not a very necessary part for the review, and that's why I decided to not include them in the review purpose. And a final little thing I wanted to include is that inside the belt right here around, it does have really cool little designs following through, and it does work in on everything, including here the gold parts, as you can see, and down here as well. And it's got a lot of cool little detail. But now let's get to the fun part. So this belt comes with 2 coins, or medals, cell medals, they're known as. So we've got the first cell medal, which is, as you can see, it's a crab medal. So it's pretty cool, and it's got this X on the back. There you go, they are plastic. And then the other one, which is the scorpion medal right here. And again, it's got the nice X design, and it is sculpted in. Everything is sculpted in, so it's not just stickers. So the nice thing is that it has a lot of texture as well as right here on the side, so it's kind of cool. So now let's get to the functionalities of the belt. Let's turn it on. So you get a nice turn on sound right there. I don't know, interpret that any way you want. And let's Henshin. Why don't we? So basically take this metal, put it right here, and then you just push down. It does the charge up noise. Then you twist this. And there you go. And now you have become Kamen Rider Birth. So after that before I continue, after he transforms, he uses the cell metals to get weapons, which are like equip-on things that he puts on, which we'll go through in just a second. But to explain to you a quick thing, it doesn't matter which metal you put in there. It works how basically there's a little knob in there, and as soon as that knob is hit, the belt recognizes that it's time to play the next noise, and it just loops it over and over. So now let's go through all the weapons that he has. So drill arm. Now if you want, you could close this up, and then with every weapon it will open up again. So breast cannon. There you go. Now I'm going to use the other coin just to prove it to you guys. So crane arm. So we've got cutter wing, which is my personal favorite equipment. We've got shovel arm, and last but not least, caterpillar leg. Now if you noticed, with every single weapon there was a different light, which is really nice. With this one, as you can see, it's purple, and every one of them had a different light, which is very cool, and definitely pretty cool that they could put that much LEDs in there. So yeah, the quick little thing I'm gonna give you a heads up on, with this knob right here, because it's gold and it's got this chrome covering, you want to be very careful as far as scratching it, because I had a friend come over, and right there he kind of scratched off the paint, so it does come off very easily, and then it makes the piece really ugly. So be really careful with it, and just make sure you handle this part of the belt carefully. So now that's what happens when you don't touch it for a while. I just wanted to, that's why I wasn't touching it, just so you can get all the noises. So if you don't drop anything, it just keeps blinking, and then it makes that sound and goes off. So now let's see what happens when you drop two metals one after another. So we got one, sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Cell burst. So this is his final attack. Once he has all the equipment attached, or the breast cannon, he is able to blast people off. So it charges up, and then we twist it. So there you go. That's his final attack sound. So basically, this is all you get with this belt. You get the two coins, you get the belt itself, of course the straps, and a lot of cool little noises. There is no turn off sound, by the way. I would definitely recommend this belt, especially if you were a fan of the Kamen Rider Birth design like I was. I personally did not really like the Kamen Rider O's design, but I did really like the Kamen Rider Birth design. And furthermore, HobbyLink Japan constantly puts this belt on sale. I guess they had an overstock or something like that. So keep checking out hobbylinkjapan.com or HLJ.com, sorry. And often they have this belt for, like, I remember I got it for I think $22. So I mean, you can't go wrong with $22. I think it usually is $45 or something like that. So if you can find it for a little bit less than what it costs at retail, I would definitely recommend to pick this belt up. It does enough for that value. I think it's a little overpriced for the original price, but overall it's still a great belt. And if you enjoyed Kamen Rider Birth in the Kamen Rider O series, definitely pick this belt up. It's a great kind of like a starter belt if you never picked up a belt before, because it's not too expensive and it still does a lot of what the Kamen Rider belts do with the gimmicks and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Comment, let me know what you thought about the belt. Do you have this belt? What did you think of Kamen Rider Birth, etc.? Let's get a conversation going. And again, subscribe. It really does help, guys. And you guys are awesome. I'll be back with another review, and I'll catch you guys next time.